The city champions a program called AFUS, with our mayor being the chair of that African Forum for Urban Safety. It's at a point now where we need to be looking at issues that are critical for implementation and informing our implementation strategy and how we best articulate it in order to yield positive outcomes with the key pillars of what the urban strategy is wanting to realize. The first 2 days we're focusing on what are the best practices and what are the tools and techniques that we can deploy in our processes to measure, monitor, and establish indicators that will actually extract what are the perceptions and what is the feeling of safety within the communities that we are serving. So the Black Pen was basically centered around the social SSIP, which is a tool that we've developed. It's a tool that started for us to actually look at the opportunities that were being brought by the project Konubia as a joint project of commercial and residential development. But it has since evolved to a tool that started to articulate the areas of social capital realization through early childhood development, through communities' involvement and understanding their areas that impact on safety.
I'm very proud to be part of the masterclass for safety in public spaces and informal settlements. And what I would like to bring to the party is focusing on the public space. I think it's important that we, as practitioners in public sector, focus on the shared spaces, the public spaces, that those are safe. And then we can focus our secondary on the private spaces, which is where you have your houses, where you have your security of tenure. So in our work over the last 12 years at Violence Prevention through Urban Upgrading, we have been able to build what we call active boxes. And those active boxes are small service centers for the community where the public sector get a footprint in an informal settlement.
Looking at the issues of safer spaces at the community level, for us to participate in this process was the aim of making communities to be heard. When we talk about community engagement, we talk about community participating in decision making. I think the part that we have played in this process is for the city to understand that engaging communities can be easy for the municipality to implement their programs and projects. Because what's happening at the community level, what we want to achieve is the process of achieving community-driven development with the support of the municipalities.
The purpose of this masterclass that is held by Safer Cities at eThekwini, working with AFOS and UN Habitat, is really into looking into creating safer, more resilient cities. You do know that as a eThekwini municipality, we are chair of AFOS, which is the African Forum for Urban Safety, and we are serious on issues of urban safety. Now we've decided on creating a platform, because AFOS is about creating platforms and learning exchanges. We have created this platform for us to learn more, but also to introduce our own strategy, our own safety strategy as a city, and also to look into how we can learn from other strategies that have been used elsewhere, which have been successful.